Hi. Uh, Code Geass has a lot of characters, but I feel like there are four main characters: Lelouch, Lamperouge, Susaku Kurugi, uh, Colin Stotfeld, and C2. And they're really important, and they're really good characters with lots of character development, great designs, lots of interesting personality traits, lots of memorable moments, a lot of fantastic characters, and I definitely want to see more Code Geass stuff. And if Code Geass were to get another show, whether it be a reboot or a sequel show, uh, and if it were to get a live action film adaptation and stuff like that, would I want all of the main characters to come back? I would. I think that they all have too important of a story impact and emotional impact, and I feel like they're all too great of characters to not be brought back. Lelouch being the main protagonist, the big focus of the show, I think that it wouldn't make much sense to not have him around and have him be incredibly prominent, and I definitely think he's an interesting character to lead more stories. So I feel like him coming back is very, very important. I feel like it's very necessary. Suzaku, I definitely want to see him come back. I feel like there's more to be explored with him and Lelouch, and I feel like that's something that does need to continue being in Code Geass stuff. Like, I feel like if Code Geass gets adaptations, I feel like Suzaku has to be there. C2 also has to be there. I feel like she is very, very important to Lelouch's life and gives him lots of very good help. I feel like she's such a great, cool character. So I definitely want to see more C2. Definitely want to see what she has to offer and bring to the franchise. I definitely think there's more to be explored with her. Now, Colin, I feel like out of the four, is technically the least necessary to bring back. And I am a huge fan of Colin. I think she is a great character. And personality wise, I do think I enjoy her personality more than Suzaku. And I think that she could be cooler than Suzaku in some instances. But in terms of impact on the story, I feel like she's not as important as Lelouch, Suzaku, and C2. And I feel like that was very much the case later in season 2, where it felt like she wasn't very heavily involved in a lot of the big events in the show, where she felt like she uh, wasn't super needed. But I still am a big fan of Colin. I still think there are stories left to be done with her, and I feel like if an adaptation left her out, I feel like that would be bad. I could see an adaptation giving her a smaller role, like more of a supporting role than a main role, where she's a very prominent member of Zero's team, but um, stuff about her mother and stuff about her life not being explored, I could see that working out. I do think I would want Colin to have a major role, but I don't think it's necessarily required. And I do think that leaving her out entirely would be a mistake. So even though I think she's the least necessary to bring back, I do think she should be brought back. So I do want all of Code Geass's main characters to return.